Right guys, let's talk about living room entertainment and what can you do with a kiteboard in the house. Okay, so got my living room set up. Nice, got the bar hung up, got the duotone truss bar sorted here. Expert safety features in case of a situation just like this. Got my gambler, got a new set of boots. Ooh, this is nicer than going to the beach, eh? Normally it's freezing getting changed for a kite sesh. Tell you, there are some benefits about being at home in the warm. This is another way, this is another good way to test your stance. I did something on Instagram the other day about testing your stance to find out what feels good and comfortable for you. But don't be afraid to get your, especially a gambler, or a wake style board, don't be afraid to test it on land. Obviously a nice carpeted room is perfect. So there are upsides to this lockdown. One of the upsides is you don't have to get cold getting changed. So this is my first session in boots actually since I blew my knee. So it's a bit weird. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about ZEECHING. ZEECHING is when you're hitting a rail on a kiteboard, a wakeboard, whether you're at cable or behind a kite, when you're hitting a rail, the idea is to keep all the lines of your board on the rail 90 degrees to the rail. So you're either going straight along the rail like this, or you're going 90 degrees to it, which is board slide. So it's either straight or board slide. And it's the combinations of those positions that you can do in a trick that shows how much control you have or not whilst on the rail. The duotone line is the rail. So you're coming up, coming in for a rail hit. Oh. That is a zeech right there, see that? Should have been like that. On the rail, ole. Oh, that was a terrible example of what a rail hit would look like. Back lip. Oh. So like a tail to nose, you don't want to see any like 45-degree angles. You just want to be keeping it really straight. See, there's a little zeech there. Keeping it really straight, going from one to the other, straight. And if you want to go tail, board, back lip, oh, see that zeech? Terrible. Maybe I have been zeeching now. Tail on, 90, tail, oh! Exactly the sort of trick I would normally do. So this sort of control is really useful for you as a rider, like being able to control your legs, feet, and board position and body weight is really good. Just throw the board on at home, have a few spins in the living room, set up a bar if you can, and you can get some full training in. Living room training. That's my limited explanation of ZEECHING. So if you haven't seen The Death of Park, the movie, check it out. Ole out. Hope everybody's staying safe, staying sane, and getting in some off-season training. Anyway, that is one thing you can do in your living room with a kiteboard.